Okay, coming to you live, minute and 20 before puck drop. Apologize for the second link drop, trying to do something to thwart the efforts of Canlan. However, we will succumb to Canlan's rules. We will likely need to send out a second link halfway through the game as Canlan has a time on the Wi-Fi. All right, Hawks are taking on the Kamloops Blazers. This is Showcase Weekend. 45 seconds to puck drop. All right. That's the end of the warm-up. We are getting ready for our game to start here. Blazers are just below here. Hawks down at the far end. Last time these two teams played against each other, the Blazers managed to narrowly win both games, which took place in Armstrong as well as Sun Peaks. Hawks have the ability to beat these folks. I believe number 15 for the Blazers is still out on a suspension. This is the last day of the suspension for the hit that occurred on Brogan at the end of the third period in the game up at Sun Peaks. And a 3-game suspension for head contact. All right, stepping out here on the ice for the Hawks. Looks like we got Brogan, Coos, Valente. Twinney. Lawler. And Matthews. I believe Finley McRae's in net today. It's our starting lineup here. All right, the Hawks win the draw. Coos stepping out there, grabbing it. Plays it up ahead, gets it to Valente. Valente over here. Here's Brogan coming down. Brogan in the corner, centering pass, unable to complete it to 20. And the Blazers on the way back, broken up there by Valente. Coos picking up the puck here, plays it ahead. Brogan chasing him into the corner. Brogan coming out with the puck here, centering pass in front of Valente, back to 20. Unable to get that shot off. 20 centering pass in front. Picked up here by Lawler. Lawler sends a shot right into the glove. Good save. Get some time on the clock here. Line change here for both teams. Coming out for the Hawks. We've got Mayer, Warsaba, Mintenko. We got Kelly and Matthews out there. All right. Matthews going for the puck here in the corner. Banks it off the boards, feeds it back to the Blazers. In front, picked up by Kelly. Kelly sends it down the boards just ahead of the play. We got a rush coming here. Mintenko is trying to pick it up, plays it back. Up here, tries to get it to Mintenko, and the Blazers have it. Blazers circling around, taken away by Warsaba. Picked up again by Warsaba, left behind. Centering pass in front by the Blazers, who pick it up at center ice. Hit there by Mayer, puck's loose. Picked up here. Mintenko plays it down ahead. Blazers picking it up on the wall. Williams breaking that play up. Matthews chipping in. Behind the net. Picked up here by Miller. Miller along the wing. Oh, Milkovic across. Winstanley plays it. Can't quite get it to Williams, but gets it on the net. Williams trying to pick it up. Blazers taking it away. Milkovic pinching in on the wall there. Williams coming to help out. Blazers take it away in the corner. Behind the net. Blazers pass up in front there. Blazers pass it behind the net. On the half wall. Blazers play it up to the point. Hawks getting back on D. Shot there on McRae, picked up by Lawler. Lawler skating it down here. Lawler sends a shot towards the net. Picking up his own rebound. Plays it over there for Dingwall or Kim. Kim plays it back. Smith trying to get there. Coos is back. Finley with a big save. Blazers with a shot. Another save. Couple opportunities there for the Hawks and the Blazers. Coos with the puck behind the net. Banks it off the boards. Playing for us today is Braden Brackett, number 20. That's an icing. We got Dingwell, Smith, Braden Brackett, Coos, and Lawler out there on the ice with McRae. McRae with a save, bats it away. Puck's loose, Blazers fire it towards the net. McRae scrambling to cover it up. Lawler sweeps it ahead to Smith. Smith bringing it down the wing, pass across. Broken up there by the Blazers. They're sending it back down. Puck's loose, picked up by the Hawks. Ooh, take a hit there. Coos clears it out into the zone here. Race coming here from Hugo. Blazers picking it up. Coming back. Poke check there by Valente. Blazers bringing it down. Broken up there by Smith, who sends it back into the Blazers' end. Their goalie stops it behind the net. Valente trying to get there. Broken up by the Blazers. Hawks trying to bring it back. 20 sends it back in the zone. Blazers stop it behind the net. They play it up the wall. On the half wall, Blazers, 20 taking it. Centering pass there to Brogan. Brogan picking it up. Couldn't get a shot off. Sends it towards the net. 20 trying to get there again. Puck's loose. Picked up here by Brogan. Brogan sends it on the net. Easy save. Valente battling his way in there. Blazers picking it up on the half wall. Feed it back. Kelly fires in a shot. Valente picking up the rebound. Feeds it to 20. Nope. That's Mintenko in there. Pass up the wall. Blazers coming down. Matthews chasing it. Puck behind the net. Valente picking it up. Banks it off the boards. Stop there by the Blazers. Mintenko's coming in. Picking it up here. Mintenko fires in a shot. Nice shot. Good save there by the goalie. Good pressure from the Hawks here. All right, Warszawa taking the draw here. Pass across there. Mintenko picking it up on the wall. Mintenko battling for it, keeping it. Feeds it up there. Milkovic off the boards. And the Blazers on the attack. In through the neutral zone. Down the wing. Puck's loose behind the net. Picked up by Winstanley. Blazers have it. Centering pass in front. Puck's loose. Picked up here by the Hawks. Mintenko pass across the ice. There's Mayer. Mayer trying to send it forward. Hits his skate. This is an offside. We're going to get a face-off just outside the zone. Line change here for the Hawks. All right, we got Miller, Williams, and Kim at the line. Blazers picking it up here in their own end. Pass through into the neutral zone. Here comes the Blazers. Held to the side there by the Hawks. Blazers regrouping back in the neutral zone. Trying to come through again. Nice poke check there by Milkovic. And the Hawks are bringing it down. Miller sends it out of play. Hawks are lining up. Williams is taking the draw here. Play over to the side. Blazers. Blazers bringing it down. Poke check there by Kim. Milkovic along the wall. Blazers still have it. Centering pass. Moving in front of McRae. No shot. Puck taken away by Winstanley, who sends it down the boards. Blazers hold the line. This time they don't. They got to tag out, and it's offside. Good battle here between the Hawks and the Blazers to start. All right. Looks like Kelly at the faceoff circle there? No, it was Dingwell. Okay, and the Blazers rim it all the way down. Hit there by Coos. Blazers behind the net. Up to the point. Blazers moving in, firing a shot. McRae with a nice save. Sends it to the side. Brackett with a pass. Nice pass ahead. Smith bringing it in. Smith sending it forward to Dingwell. Puck taken away by the Blazers. Behind the net. Redirected there by Brackett. Picked up by Smith. Lawler fires in a shot. Good save there. Smith battling to get that puck, and the Blazers bringing it through. Lawler skating down, trying to get in the right position there. Throws a hit. Puck's loose. Blazers trying to pick it up. Help coming there from Coos. Lawler coming out with the puck. Sends it ahead. Kim banks it up the boards. No, that was Brackett. Lawler going to the far side. Picking it up here. Sends it to head. Can't quite connect with the intended. Blazers regrouping in the neutral zone. Bringing it through. Blazers. Bad line change there from the Hawks. They had a wide open opportunity, but they didn't take it. Interesting. And a couple of shots there from the Blazers. Good saves by McRae, and the Hawks are back on the attack here. Twinney trying to make his way through, and the Blazers picking it up in their own end. Held in there by Valente. Blazers regrouping. Blazers trying to bring it out of their end. In through the neutral zone. Matthews picking it up. And we got a call coming here. There's a penalty. I think the penalty's coming to the Blazers. Charging is the call. Hawks are going on the power play here. All right, coming up for the power play, we've got Mintenko, Mare, Twinney, Winstanley, and Warsaw. All right, Twinney with the puck, rims it around to the far side. Mintenko trying to pick it up here. He gets it. Warsaw, and the Blazers have it. The Blazers coming down here, shorthanded. Poke check there. And the Blazers send it back down into the corner here. 20 seconds left in the power play, and the Hawks have yet to get a shot. Coming out of their own end here. Hawks through the neutral zone, and the Blazers redirecting. Blazers picking it up here, and they're going to ice it all the way down. All right, Valente, Kim, and Lawler stepping out there on the ice. Pass across. Lawler bringing it down. Pass across to Valente. Valente down the wing. Valente feeding it up there. Fires in a shot. That was Kelly. We're going to have a defensive zone face-off. A minute left here in the power play. All right, Valente at the draw. Brogan sweeps it back. Lawler picking it up. Pass across there to Kelly. Kelly down to Kim. Over to Valente. Back to Kim. Pass to Valente. Valente fires in a shot. Good save. Valente trying to pick up his rebound. He's got it. He's still holding on to it. Gets it to Kim. Kim trying to get it to Brogan. It's by Brogan's foot. Okay, everybody's... Lawler picking up the puck here. Lawler feeding up there to Kelly. Back to Lawler. Lawler fires a shot. It's deflected high and out. Valente picking it up. Moving in. 22 seconds. Oh, pass to Lawler. Holding on to it. Feeds it back to Kelly. Out of the zone here. Taken out. All right, lining back up. Valente trying to get through. He falls down. Kim trying to get this puck. Valente helping him out. In there, battling to get the puck loose. Blazers trying to clear it. Valente taking that away. Blazers trying to clear it again. He's got help coming from Mare there. Kim coming out with the puck here. Feeds it up there to Lawler. Lawler feeds it back to Kim. Pass across, broken up there by the Blazers. They're trying to break out this time. Poke check there. Hit by Lawler. Puck goes out of play. And we are back to even strength. Oh, and Shea's going in the box here. Missed that call. And now we're on the PK. All right, looks like we got Warsaw out there. All right, Blazers picking up the puck. They're firing a shot, and they score right off the faceoff, making it 1-0 here for the Blazers. And that's the end of that penalty. All right, out for the Hawks, we've got Williams, Miller, Kim, We got Kelly and Matthews in the back with McCray. All right, Williams is taking the draw. Blazers have it, regrouping in their own end. Trying to break out here. Offside is the call, and we're going to have a face-off. Lining up in front of the Hawks bench. Same lineup. Williams at the draw. Hawks win the draw. Blazers take the puck. Shot towards the net. Blazers picking up that rebound on the far side here. Hawks trying to clear it out. Blazers glove it down. Blazers firing a shot. McCray covers it up. Good save there by Finley. Right between the pads. Sorry about the motion sickness there. All right, Blazers with the puck. Nice poke check there. That was by Brackett. Blazers picking it up, moving in, firing a shot. McCray with a beautiful save. Brackett tying him up. There's Dingwell battling to get this puck out. Manages to knock it loose. Brackett trying to get it out of the zone. And Hawks working hard to try and clear it out, but the Blazers regroup and firing a shot. Goes behind the net. All right, Smith sweeping it out of the zone. This is going to be icing. We're heading back. All right, we got Dingwell at the draw here. Hawks trying to clear it out. Brackett loses an edge. He's trying to get it back. Here's Matthews with the puck. Sends it ahead over there for Kelly. Kelly trying to get it back. No, puck's coming back. Dingwell battling behind the net. Blazers have it. Up to the point. Blazers, D-to-D pass here. Moving in, firing a shot. That's blocked before it even got to the net. Smith trying to clear it this time. Dingwell chips it back. Blazers have it. D-to-D again. Send it towards the net. Nice close-up shot. McCray with a good save. Here's Smith. Sends it down the boards. It's going to stop before it hits the red line. Hawks are getting a change. Fresh legs coming out here for the Hawks, for some. Twinney and Valente are out there on the ice with Coos and Lawler. This is going to be an icing call on the Blazers coming back into this end. All right, Brogan made it out there on the ice now. Valente taking the draw. Puck in the corner. Nice hit there by Twinney. Blazers coming out with the puck, sadly. Oh, good battle there. Coos trying to keep it in. Valente does. Knocks it down and around. Blazers picking it up here in the corner. Brogan going to throw a hit. Puck picked up by Lawler. Fires a shot towards the net. Oh! Brogan with a nice opportunity on the rebound there. Puck's knocked loose. Blazers picking it up on the wall. And they send it back behind the net. Blazers picking it up on the far side there. They're banking it off. The board's broken up there by the Hawks. Puck's loose. Valente trying to get a stick on it. Blazers pick it up. Valente keeping the pressure on. They bank it over a couple of heads. Lawler's chasing it down into the corner. He picks it up. Nice pass there to Valente. Valente moving in here. Feeds it back across for Twinney. Twinney gets it tied up on the wall there. Mayer trying to knock it free, and the Blazers bringing it back. All right, Mayer's sweeping that puck out of the way. Puck goes behind the net. Picked up here by Winstanley. Winstanley carrying it. Sends it up ahead. Tries to get it over there to Mayer. They send it back down. Line change there for the Hawks. Could have been called for too many men, but thankfully that didn't happen. All right, this is an icing call on the Blazers. All right, Warsaba at the draw. Mayor Matejko beside him. Winstanley fires in a shot. Good save there by the goalie. Blazers clear it up the wall on the half wall. And here they come through center. Hawks breaking up the play there. Warsaba bringing it down the wing. Fires a shot towards the net. And just ahead of the play, we got an offside. All right, Mayor Warsaba and Mintenko. And we got Winstanley and Milkovich playing D partners today. Milkovich sending it forward. Blazers picking it up, taking away there. Mintenko battling to get it through. Come on, Hawks. Winstanley going to pick it up here. Winstanley's got the puck. Sends it to head to Mintenko. Mintenko can't hold it. Blazers have it. On the wall here. Warsaba trying to get a piece of it. Mintenko picking up the puck. Sends it to head. Blazers are going to pick it up here. Regrouping in their own end. Picked up here by Mayer. Over to Mintenko. Mintenko plays it back for Mayer. Mayer back to Mintenko. Mintenko passes it across. Centering pass is picked up by the Blazers as they're bringing it down the ice here. Winstanley trying to keep him to the wing. Warsaba tying up the player in the corner. Blazers have it. Puck behind. Blazers in the corner. Here's Mintenko coming down the ice. Blazers stopping there at the blue line. Hawks regrouping, picked up by Milkovich, who just wings it. And the Blazers have it. They're bringing it down. Going back behind the net. Blazers still have control of the puck here. Hawks taking it away. Blazers picking it back up. Good try there by Winstanley. Blazers have it behind the net. Up to the point. Blazers moving it. Nice shot there on McRae with a great save. And the puck hits the netting, and we're going to have a face-off. Line change. We've got Williams, Matthews, Miller, Kelly, and Kim. Kelly and Matthews are playing D partners today. And Blazers have it on the corner. Blazers up to the point. Poke check there by Kim, who's battling for it. Here's an opportunity for the Hawks. Here's Miller coming in with it. Nice, tries to make that pass over to Kim. Can't get it there. The Blazers interfere with that opportunity, and they've got the puck on the wall. Blazers play it up ahead. That's broken up there by the Hawks. Kelly trying to hold that. Blazers get it past him. Williams chasing it into the corner. Williams rims it around over there for Matthews. Matthews looking up. Sees an opportunity. Gets it into center ice, and the Blazers send it back. Kelly chasing it into the corner. Chips it forward. Blazers pick it up. Try to get a centering pass. That's blocked by the Hawks. Hawks trying to get it out. It's coming back again. Kelly, second attempt, sending it back. Matthews rims it up the boards, and the Blazers send it back. Blazers picking it up in the corner. Up at the point, Blazers with the puck. D-to-D pass. Firing a shot. Doesn't make it to the net. Kelly picking it up here. Matthews rims it up ahead. Takes a hit. Blazers have it at the point. Moving in. Nice attempt there. Hawks trying to clear it out here. Matthews going in the corner. Rims it up to the point. Blazers picking it up. D-to-D pass. Moving in closer. Firing a shot. Actually, it went wide. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Oh, here we go. Oh, Kim gets knocked down. Keeps skating. And the Blazers picking it up. They're trying to break out of the zone as the Hawks are going for a line change. Coos chasing this puck here. Coos and Lawler, D partners today. Coos plays it up ahead. As versus Brackett out here on the ice. Dingwell trying to get it. Dingwell playing it to his skate. Blazers taking it away. Blazers back on the attack here. Pass across the ice. Coos trying to get in there. Blazers in the corner with it. Shot towards Blazers in front. Shot taken away there. Blazers up at the top of the slot. Moving down into the corner. They got the puck, fires in a shot. Finley gloves it down, stops the play. Good save there by McRae. Valente, Brogan, 20. Winstanley, and I think that's Milkovich out there with him. Winstanley sends it to head. Brogan picking it up. Brogan plays it ahead, and the Blazers throw a hit there. Puck's loose. Brogan's battling to try and get that puck picked up here. Hawks send it down. Blazers pick it up in their own end. Twinney throwing a hit. Nice hit there. Poke check there by Valente, but the Blazers pick it up. Milkovich battling to hold it in. He keeps it in the zone. Blazers send it back out. Picked up here. Woo! And the Blazers hold on to it for the faceoff. All right, Valente taking the draw. Puck behind the net. Blazers bringing it in. Valente holding in. Blazers sending it back. Milkovich going to fetch it in the corner there. Milkovich plays it to Winstanley, up to 20. Blazers picking it back up. Fire it towards the net. Brogan picking it up. Brogan bringing it. Brogan got help coming from Valente. Puck picked up in the neutral zone by Winstanley. Winstanley plays it across. Picked up by Valente. Valente sends it in front. Brogan tries to tap it in there. Unable to do so as the goalie made a good save. Blazers in the corner, bringing it back out. Blazers send it wide. Twinney sending it forward. Blazers neutral zone, circling. Mayer trying to tip it in. All right, here's Matthews with it. Sends it forward. Matthews sends it back down, and Blazers picking it up. 42 seconds left in this period. Blazers coming down. They send it towards the net. Goes wide. Blazers getting in there. Sending it back. Matthews sending it up the boards. Blazers. Ooh, here's the puck. Here's Mintenko. Mintenko coming down. Fires in a shot. Dang it. Good save. Come on, Hawks. Let's pick up that rebound. All right, Lawler with the poke check. Pass up ahead. Mintenko, second opportunity. 13 seconds. Blazers have it. Circling. They send a bad pass. Nobody's there to capitalize on it. Come on, Hawks. Lawler. Got it. Pass across there to Mintenko. Mintenko, fire that shot. Oh, just goes wide. Good opportunity there by the Hawks. That is the end of the first period. All right, let's see what we got on the clock for our ice clean. All right, we're getting ready here for the second period. We're going to hope this Wi-Fi stays connected. Just a heads up, if we lose the link, if it goes off, just go back to live, click it, and you should be able to pick up a feed. I will reset. CanLAN doesn't allow me to disconnect and reconnect, or at least I don't know how to do that. Tried a couple times before. Chilly here, 20 minutes on the clock. On ours. All right, second period. Hawks looking good out there in the first. All right. Starting the second period here, we got Warsaba, Mintenko, and Mares. Forwards, Coos, Lawler in D. We're waiting for a couple of referees to come out here so we can start the game. Players are out, but we have no stripes. Oh, here they come. All right, stripes taken to the ice, setting up the nets. All right, McCrae taking to her net here. Everybody warming up, getting ready. All right, Warsaba taking the draw. Blazers. Poke check there by Lawler. Coming back in, picked up by Coos. Sends it up the boards for Mintenko. Battle right there. Warsaba knocking it free. Gets it down into the Blazers' end. Blazers send it behind, rimming it all the way to the far side. Broken up there by the Hawks. Blazers trying to clear it out of the zone. Lawler trying to get there first. He does. Banks it off the boards ahead there for Mare. Mare trying to get it. Mintenko picking it up. Pass across there to Warsaba. Warsaba bringing it down the ice. He's got Mare with him. Oh, nice opportunity there. Mintenko picking it up. Holding it in the corner. Sending it back towards the net. And the Blazers back on the attack. Into the corner here. Back behind the ice. Kelly sends it out of play. Face off just to the right of McCrae. All right, Williams taking the draw. Blazers breaking it out here. All right, Kelly battling for this puck. Williams picking it up, sends it ahead for Miller. Blazers picking it up in their end through the neutral zone. Blazers coming back. Blazers play it down, picked up here by Williams. Trying to hold it there. Blazers still have it. Williams with a poke check. Matthews helping them. Blazers picking it up again. Into the corner here. Blazers. And they send it above the net. Over on the far side here. Kelly going for it. Ties up the body. Miller trying to clear it. Williams picking it up. Williams plays it over there for Kim just outside his reach. Blazers take the puck, trying to redirect it. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. Picked up here by Miller. Fed back to Kelly. Cross to Matthews. Matthews send it back. Blazers dumping it back down. Picked up by Kelly. Kelly with a long pass over there to Miller. Miller tips it down into the end. And refs are going to call that icing and send it back into the Hawks end. 8:31. All right, we got Kelly, Dingwell, Miller, Matthews, and Kim out there. Kelly picking it up here. This is an offside. Have another face-off. Line change here for the Hawks. All right, Winstanley and Milkovich are out there with Smith, Dingwell, and Brackett. All right, Winstanley picking up this puck here. Sends it up ahead for Smith. Blazers chipping it. Winstanley breaking it up. Nice save there by McRae. Puck in front, loose. Come on, let's clear it. Dingwell getting a tip on that. Blazers sending it back. Winstanley picking it up. Winstanley throws it over a few heads and clears it out of the zone. This is going to be icing. It's coming back to us. Good play to give us a little breathing room there. No change here for the Hawks. All right, Dingwell is taking the draw. Dingwell's playing center here today. Puck getting over to the corner. Winstanley rims it over to the far side. Picked up here by Smith. Smith plays it forward to the Blazers, who fire it back down. Milkovich gets a tip on it. McRae covers it up. All right, Hawks getting the line change this time. All right, Valente, Brogan, and Twinney are coming out there on the ice. Valente at the draw. Puck's loose. Valente trying to kick it. Picked up by Milkovich. Milkovich sends it up the boards there for Brogan. It's going all the way, though. It's been waved off. Blazers trying to come out with it. Valente keeping the pressure on. Milkovich chipping it the other way. Picked up here by Twinney. Twinney with some speed, moving his way into the corner. Leaves it behind. Brogan trying to pick it up. Valente holding it. Milkovich, no. And the Blazers have it. Winstanley is back on D. Good back check there by Twinney. Winstanley trying to get there. Puck's loose in front. Twinney throwing down a body. Winstanley trying to get the puck. Picked up here. Milkovich sends it back up to the point. And the Blazers pass across the ice. Brogan sending it to center. Blazers have it. Milkovich picking it up. Milky going all the way here. Milkovich, come on. Sends it on net. Good shot. Nice save. Blazers have it. And broken up there. Brogan redirecting, sending it back down. Hawks going for a change. Lawler picking it up here. Sending it back over into the corner. Mintenko and Blazers send it back. Mayor's there to catch it, though. Oh, picked up here by Koos. Koos pinches in, sends it in on net. Blazers glove it down, and we're going to have a face-off. We've got Mayor, Warsaba, and Mintenko out there as forwards with Lawler and Koos. All right, Warsaba taking the draw here. Playing it back. Shea rims it over to the far side. Blazers have it on the wall. Blazers coming in on the attack. Lawler with a poke check there. Lawler throwing a body. Warsaba trying to help out. Puck's free to Mayer. Blazers picking it back up. Warsaba taking it. Sends it to the far side. Mintenko picking it up on the half wall. Feeds it over there to Mayer. Mayer trying to get his way through. He does. He's got some help, and the Blazers redirecting. Mintenko picking up the puck, though. Setting it up to Mayer. Mayer fires in a shot. Oh, dang it. All right, picked up on the wall there by Lawler. Feeds it back in there. Mintenko sends it towards the net. Blazers back